Hi you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of November 4th through the 18th, 2017. So I've already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin. And I want to thank all of you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you please continue to do so. Also remember guys that these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. But hopefully they do. And also make sure you guys have your notifications on to receive readings from me. Well, to receive notifications when I upload readings. Okay, so the heart of the situation, we have the King of Cups, Justice, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Sun, Judgment, and the Wheel. Okay, so at the heart of the situation, we have someone who's very emotional. You could be dealing with a water sign or someone with water qualities. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this person knows how to manipulate with their emotions. They use that to get what they want. I feel like they are a fair person when it comes to making decisions in love. Or you may be trying to make some sort of fair decision, weighing your options. Some of you, I can see that you're involved with your supervisor or someone that holds a high position like a judge or a lawyer or someone that works in a name of justice. I feel that there is something that you could be working on or could have been working on for a long time. For some of you, I feel like you're preparing a story or a speech or something. I don't know what that is about. And then for some of you, you might be planning or working on a divorce or preparing some sort of legal documents. I feel like there's a lot of paper signing. So I don't know if you're purchasing a home together or gathering evidence to present to the courts for like proceedings, starting the proceedings for a divorce. But there is some deception going on here with the Seven of Swords. Also, some of you could be dealing with a Libra or Leo. But there is some deception going on here. I'm feeling like somebody is walking away from a situation that is no longer serving their purpose. You might feel kind of sad about this because it's like you're still emotionally tied to this person or this situation that you're in, but you know it's no good for you and you're just ready to move on from it even though it hurts. You might go through a period of anxiety or depression, wondering if you're making the right decision, but you know that there's something missing. You know that there's a void. You're not being fulfilled emotionally in some sort of way. So I feel like there is this sense of giving up. Now, if this isn't you, then this could be from the perspective of your partner or your spouse. Some of you is because you've been single. And you're feeling like giving up on love, and you're just kind of walking away or wondering, I don't know, it's just feeling like hopeless, like when is it going to happen for me? So for some of you, you know, I just kind of feel like a little bit of sadness here. I do feel like the time will pass. But for those of you that are in relationships with the Seven of Swords here, I'm feeling like there is just this deception and somebody is not being 100% honest. Like, for some of you, I feel like your intuition has led you to discover that someone has been cheating or will be cheating or has been dishonest in the relationship, even if they're not cheating with someone, there could be some deception about their personality and who they are as a person, like their character is not what it is. Now, keep in mind, this can go either way. This could either be you or your partner. So there is some deception, and for those of you who are the ones that have been hiding your true self, you may have purposely been leaving clues trying to get caught, like you can't live the lie anymore. So you've become messy in whatever it is you've been doing because you want the truth to come out, and the truth is going to be exposed. I'm feeling someone being liberated, saying, I'm just glad to get this off of my chest. I couldn't hide it any longer. So there's someone that is just celebrating freedom, freedom of self, freedom of expression, just feeling like they've been released from all the lies and the BS that have been trailing behind them, or being like a burden in their subconscious. For some of you, I feel like you are going to be the center of attention, or someone's going to be putting you on a pedestal. Like, I'm feeling like this optimism. There is goodness that comes out of this. Some sort of celebration. But I feel like it's more so about being at peace with yourself. This is like waving a truce flag, but it's for you. It's like in celebration of your self-realization. Some of you may be experiencing like a wake-up call, or a calling or something, like you're finally free to be who you are, or live your life, or just follow this path that you've been wanting to follow. Like, you don't have to hide it anymore. You've been sneaking around doing something, and you don't have to do that anymore. Everything's out in the open. It's like you were tired of your past haunting you. Something that you thought that was over or ended, I feel like that is being reawakened. Something has risen within you. You're being resurrected. For some of you, you might receive a phone call from someone who you thought you wouldn't hear from, and this is a childhood friend, someone from your past, and I feel like the name Danny, Donald, something along the lines of that. You might hear some sort of message from them or a call from them. Now, with the wheel here, this is going to be a major shift happening in your life soon. There's going to be, especially on for the women, for like when your period begins or your cycle begins, or once it's complete, there's going to be a shift in your life. And then for others, this is some sort of shift in regards to the next major transit that we have. So it could be like when the moon moves into Gemini, or when, what planet is next soon? Within the next 2 weeks, moving into a new sign. It could be Venus or Mercury. I think Mercury will be moving into Capricorn, and Venus moving into Scorpio. So there could be some major things happening in your life, or some, just some sort of shift, like a change of direction. The tables are turning. Whatever type of situation you've been in, the tables are going to turn. Some of you are changing positions at work too. And some of you are getting some sort of invitation to something. Like you're going to get an invitation to a major event. I mean, it could be like a concert. It could be jury duty. For some reason, I don't know, what do you call it? Closing on a house keeps sticking out to me, although I'm not really seeing like any house cards, but I just feel like somebody is closing on a home. So your home life is about to change in a major way. And for some of you, there's news of a son, or your son is going to move or make some sort of announcement to you. Now, with the Tower here, for some of you, there's something happening that is very unexpected, out of the blue. Look for something to happen on a Tuesday. But I already said like that something's going to be exposed. So definitely something is going to happen that kind of shifts your way of thinking or your perception of someone. This may have to do with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Especially if someone has been, that person has been withholding information about their identity. There is some sort of self-discovery too for some of you, just realizing, coming to some sort of realization about your sexuality, your spirituality, or some sort of creative idea. You may have some obstacles that you're going to have to deal with, but I feel like you have the upper hand in a situation. Like once this information comes out, there's going to be some people coming at you with their opinions. I feel like you're going to have to take a stand for yourself, or you're going to have to defend yourself, or you're defending your son, or you're standing in defense of the truth. This could have something to do with some sort of picket line again. I think I picked up on some sort of picket line. Oh yeah, that was just something I had posted on Instagram, something I picked up. But for some of you, this could be like fighting for the people, or fighting for freedom, fighting for something, for justice, or in a name of God, in the name of the law, in the name of freedom. It's just something that people, you might be taking a stand to, having to draw the line somewhere and not let people push you over. So either you might be having to defend yourself, or you might have to do it for a larger cause. There's something about defense kind of jumping out in the name of freedom, or freedom of choice, something in regards to that. So now we have this younger water sign, but I'm feeling like this younger water sign can't defend themselves. So for some of you, I'm feeling like this is something to do with a child. So I don't know if there is some sort of paternity test, having to go to court in regards to a paternity test, or in regards to custody of children or custody battles. I'm feeling like someone might be kind of suffering, and someone could be hiding the truth or hiding secrets or something in hopes that something that will go in your favor. Like you feel like you're protecting someone, or someone might have to go into protective custody, but there's some things going on with children for some of you. And for those of you that are single, again, I do feel like you're going to still, this still applies. I feel like some of you may have to be defending yourself in regards to your desires or your sexuality, or the fact that you're dealing with someone where there's a huge age gap. So I don't know if you're older than a person that you're dealing with, or younger. but it's almost like having to say you can do it. It's like you're saying, I could do what I want, I could do what I please, I know what I'm doing. And feeling too like you might have to keep your relationship under wraps, or the person that you're interested or dealing with under wraps, because I'm feeling like your defense is going up at some point. You're going to have to make some sort of decision, because there's something that is on a line here. Not wanting to, it's like you don't want to be hurt. And then for those of you that are intuitive, it's like you already know something, but you're not speaking on it. You're like, I already know everything. I had a dream about it, or I had a premonition, or I just have this feeling, and you're not talking about what it is that you're experiencing or feeling. And it's like for some of you, you don't want to be judged. There's this fear of being judged. Like you want to make sure you're strong enough to handle what you're going to have to be dealing with or facing. And keep in mind, you guys, remember I said it can always go the other way around. I could be picking up on energies of the person that you're dealing with. All right, so remember, these are general readings. Hopefully it resonated. For your private readings, you email me directly, namat76@gmail.com. That is in the description box. I do not have a website, you guys. So make sure you are emailing me directly. Don't click on links to other websites. I'm only on YouTube. I personally am not posting my videos anywhere else. I just felt like the need to kind of stress that for these videos, because I don't know, sometimes I had the feeling that my business could be someone could be stealing my business, or you know, misinforming people, or someone posing as me. From time to time, I just get that feeling. So always make sure you're emailing me directly for readings. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Many blessings to you.